what we have here in this section, the illusionary reality of the physical world, because it's here today, gone tomorrow. And because it's illusionary, meaning that mind over matter, which we can achieve during the month of Elul, during the month of Betulah. And so this Nitzavim, again, reestablishes and reinforces our belief, our understanding that mind over matter, and that we can do away with the world of chaos as we know it, this world filled with pain and suffering. In addition, I want to bring to your attention something that I always felt was very strange. Towards the end of this section, Nitzavim, it says, Ve'ein natati lefnecha hayom, I'm giving you, see. And I've explained away what that means. See. See means to see between the lines, as we have expressed before. To see things that are not that obvious, or in fact to see things as they really are and not as they appear. Because they can be two opposite realities that we observe. But in any event, here it says, see that I give before you et hachayim vet hatov. I give before you the good and life. Vet hamavet vet hara. And I give you death and also bad or evil. Things that can happen to you. And it then says, Uvachatu b'chayim leman techiyeh ata v'zarecha. Then it says, and you shall choose, meaning if we're smart enough, to choose life in order that we shall live. Well, once you choose life, it's obvious that you're living. And why, and furthermore, we're told that it's like, it's in our destiny to choose between good and bad, between life, between immortality and mortality. All up to us, contrary to a 3,400 year belief that, well, it's up to God. The day he thinks he wants to take someone, Chaz v'sholom, away from this world, he decides. But that's not what Scripture says. It makes it very clear that you can choose between these factors. We're raising one more question. Leman techiyeh, in order that you live. If you choose life, then obviously you're living. But here Torah again wants to tell us about the illusionary reality of this physical world. The fact that many people are alive, and I think it might include 99% of the people of this world. Yeah, they're all alive. Those who have not yet gone into a grave, they're all alive. Are they living? What's living? We forgot what's living. We always assume that as long as you've got a breath of life, you're alive. But there are many people who are alive and yet are dying each day. Well, how could you reconcile that? It's quite simple. Living means free of chaos. Living means contentment. Living means enjoyment. We've forgotten that. We have forgotten. And therefore it says see, so that we should have the wisdom, we should have the intelligence, the understanding to know that just living is not living, is not life. It always reminds me like the chicken without a head. I don't know how many of you have ever seen a chicken without a head. Take the head off, would you say that chicken is alive? But if you have ever observed, once that head has been severed from the chicken, it can continue on for 10 or 15 or 20 minutes, flopping around, jumping around. Is that living? That is what Torah is teaching us. That we should choose see and do not accept that which we assume is part of life. There's only one definition of life: the life that does not contain chaos, the life that brings contentment and satisfaction without chaos, structure in our lives. Shabbat Shalom.